when they are consuming your minds and your thoughts and your dreams, from the angels to the demons and to the mysteries unseen, there is no need to worry. There is no need for dread. It's just time to discuss the thing at the foot of the bed.
Good evening, everyone. If you're just tuning in, you're listening to UFO Paranormal and United Public Radio Network. And this is the thing at the foot of the bed. Hang tight, guys. If you've been here before, you know I just got to get TikTok started. So give me 1 second and then we'll carry on here. And yes, David is coming. He's just had something come up, but he will be back and just with us in a minute or so. I said, I'll get started and then he will join us. Okay, I think we got everything going there. One thing I do want to start TikTok, so give me 1 sec, guys, just so I can see. Hello, Julie, long time no see. Okay, good. We got everything going the way we want. Anyways, welcome. I am one of your hosts. David, like I said, will be joining us in just a few minutes. And this is the thing at the foot of the bed. You are listening to us on 105.3 FM in Mississippi and 107.7 in the beautiful city of New Orleans, Louisiana. And a little bit about myself. I'm a Canadian psychic medium, crystal Reiki energy healer, Akashic Records practitioner, spiritual teacher and mentor, as well as registered nurse. I am also an animal communicator. I'm well-versed in near-death experiences, having had one as a toddler myself and studied them professionally and personally for over 40 years. And I'm also extremely well-versed in the paranormal. I always say I didn't go looking for it, it found me. And we shared our story on the Travel Channel's Paranormal Survivor Season 4, Episode 9. It's called Demonic Hauntings. I did not name it. They did. But you can actually find that on Netflix. I think you can find it on YouTube. It's all over the place. Hello, everybody. So glad you could join me on Carol Ann's show. You know what? My mind just went completely blank on me here. Ethereal. It's right before our shows. And I'm so sorry, Marianne, if you're watching. My brain's not working right now. I'm sorry. It's just not. We got to go with the flow. But I had lots of fun. We had a great conversation about how to access your intuition. So I hope you guys will check that out. The replay will be on YouTube, I believe Facebook. And yeah, so check it out. So we have Mary Erickson. Hello. We have Rhonda Harris. Hey, my gorgeous friend. Hello. Rhonda is on the Riff Nation Network with Howie Odell, who is in charge of that. They have lots of great shows. They're big supporters of our network here. And so please check their shows out as well. And Rhonda and Howie have the Orion Effect, and we've been on that show on Sunday night, 7:00, a few times, David and I. So if those of you just joining us, David is coming. He's just in the middle of trying to find something he needed. And I said, just go do what you need to do. I will start. And then he'll join us. I'll be watching for him. He's still on here on, yes, it is new ink. I will show you guys in just a minute once I get the housekeeping out of the way. So I am also the host of my own show here on the network on Monday nights called The Angel Rock from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This week, I believe, coming up, we have Jess Curzon, who has been on before, talking about Asher. She does hide her screen because Asher is a very incredible, powerful adult now, but as a 6-year-old, barely verbal, he headhunted her as a special ed teacher to remind her of the contract that they had together. And he's an incredible remote viewer and all kinds of things. You guys always enjoy her. So we are going to definitely revisit that story and talk about more. Karen Rose, yes, greetings from Washington. David is here. He is coming. He just had to grab something and couldn't find it. It's important. So I said, just go find what you need to find. I will start. And when he comes back on, we will have him on. Now, if you guys are liking what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. Tell all your friends and family. If there is, oh, you can't wait for Monday? Connie, neither can I. I love Jess. I love all my guests, but Jess has been on a few times and she's fascinating to talk to. So please share, like, subscribe, tell all your friends and family. Not everything on this network is UFOE and paranormal. There's something for everyone here. We do stream to every country in the world. This network's been around for 25 plus years, and we stream multiple shows live daily, 7 days a week. And when we're not streaming live, the archive server kicks in from the last 25 plus years and randomly plays shows. So there's lots of things there. Now, if you are joining us, just know that our main channel now is called UFO Gods and Extraterrestrials. We do have a secondary channel called International Public Radio. If you're not able to find us on our old channel, is something we couldn't be helped. Oh, I think David's back. Hang on. I think Mr. David is here. There we go. Everybody's yeah, I'm still in the middle of the housekeeping. I told people, but people got people here. Is Dave coming? Yes, Dave is coming. So, where was I? Like I said, please tell everybody about it if you like it. The network, because we've got some great hosts on here. I think we're almost up to 40 plus live hosts. So there really is a lot of content that's live and for you people to interact with. What else do I want to tell you? I want to tell you, if you guys want to watch us on TV, you can. The network has its own channel on Roku. So you go to the channel store, you're going to type in UFO space P as in paranormal. There's a drop-down list. We're about the third or fourth one down. You're looking for UFO, paranormal, and United Public Radio. I'm just going to tell people where they can watch, Dave. So 80% of our audience is audio only. So I always say, if you can't see us, you can't join the conversation, and we would love to have you join the conversation. We have such great audiences here, as well as I know on the Angel Rock, even on Carol Ann's show just before this, we had a great audience. So, and we will say hi to you after we get the housekeeping out of the way. I promise. So if you want to watch us and join the conversation, you can head over to my Facebook profile. It's public under Lorilei Potvin. You don't have to be a friend. You can join in. We're also on Lorilei Potvin / the Angel Rock on LinkedIn. We are on my YouTube channel, which is the Angel Rock with Lorilei Potvin. We are also streaming now on our main YouTube channel, which is UFO Gods and Extraterrestrials, UFO Paranormal, and United Public Radio on Twitch. We are also streaming to Instagram. Just to warn you guys, Instagram sometimes kicks out after an hour. So if it looks like we're disappearing, let us know, please. Or better yet, you can. But why not check out YouTube? That I know we're going for 2 hours there. We've got Rex Beauty is over on Instagram, so welcome. We are on Rumble, on my Rumble channel, which is Mystique 1508. And as I always say to you guys, not a stripper name, it's from X-Men. We are also on my TikTok under the Angel Rock, and we are on Dave's channel, The Spirit Experience. I think I remembered everything. Dave, so you want to do your part?
You did. Sorry, my camera's doing that stop motion again, so I can't see
I can pop you out and pop you back in if you want.
Yeah, well, I'll do that. I'm going to pop out and pop in, and I'll give you a quick announcement then.
Okay, let's see. We'll try bringing him back. Okay, how's that?
I might have to pop out and pop in. So
you want to pop out and pop back in? Yeah. Okay, I'll do your part. You
got it. Okay, I'm going to pop out then.
Okay.
How do I pop out?
Yeah. So that's the beauty of having a live show. So you guys, we do have a group on Facebook called The Thing at the Foot of the Bed with Lorilei Potvin and David Hanzel. I post any videos we show on the show, just because 80% of our audience is audio. So if you join the group, you can see the videos and the links, or anybody that's watching too, you can see it, as well as we are well over 200 people. But Dave and I have had a lot going on in the last month, but we promise we will still go live in there as we have always promised. We're going to start doing that probably in the next month or so, I would believe, once things settle down a bit. And yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. You can come hang out, ask questions. You guys can put show ideas, ask any questions you'd like in the group, share things, strange things, unusual things, questions, anything. You can do that. So we'd love to have you join us. Okay, Dave, I just finished. Do you want me to say hi, or
this camera doesn't want to work for some reason, but that's okay. It's not going to bother me. Yeah, just I don't know. Can you see me normal? You
are a little bit slow.
Yeah, it's lagging really bad.
Do you have any windows open at all?
No, I don't think it's on my side. Oh, there we go. Now it's back.
Okay. Shall we say hi to everybody, Dave, or did you want to?
Yeah, did you already get that? Sorry, guys, I'll explain really quick. I have a new sickness, and I have a medicine I had to take because it's hard to breathe. And I was running around my house. Lorilei, I found it too. I sat there and I did that.
I knew you would. I didn't tell them. I just said you were looking for something. And
I had to find this medicine I have to take so I can talk and everything. And I've been around the house looking for it, going, what the hell? And the more you panic about something, the more you can't remember. And so I said, after I told Lorilei, go ahead and start it, I sat by my door and I said, where did you not leave it? And I said, you know what? You didn't leave it outside on the ground. And I went, oh, I'm going to check outside on the ground. It wasn't on the ground, but it fell off one of my seats in the car. So it never came in the house and I found it. So,
I just said to you, right, because you're panicked. I said, just go take your time, take a deep breath and go look.
Yeah,
so
it's
funny. Let's say hi. Let's say hi. We've got Julie Jean Bassett says hi, Lorilei, David, and everyone. Jackie Lane, Connie Martin says hi again. Yeah, because they were joining many of them over with Carol Ann, who's right before us from 5 to 7. So I was their guest today. We had lots of fun. Okay. Let's see, Michelle Wilfong. Hi, Michelle. Thank you for heading over to TikTok. You guys, Michelle Wilfong is one of my moderators on my TikTok channel. She's phenomenal. She's amazing. She does a fantastic job. So you guys, please check out her TikTok channel. She lives in a haunted apartment. She posts incredible videos of the activity in her place. So please give her a follow. And Rhonda Harris, I talked about her already, says, hi, my gorgeous friend. And then she says, is that new ink I am seeing on your arm? Yes, it is. This is a tattoo. I don't know if I can do it properly. It's kind of upside down. My arm does not want to turn.
Put your elbow backwards. Put your elbow backwards.
Try that. It won't go.
No. I mean, do it like that and then pull your elbow back.
No, it won't. It won't. What cool. It is I had it turned the other way. Wait, let's see. I don't know. This is the best I can do, you guys. It won't show very well. Nope. Even if I turn it, I'll try that. Nope. Backwards, everything.
I tell you what, why don't you take a picture of it with your phone and post it in group?
I have a picture. That's what I was thinking. Gotcha. What it is, it's not finished because I was going to be on the podcast before and I promised that long ago. So I didn't quite get it finished. I'm going back in a month to put the rest of the color. My son, who passed away, we talked about it on the previous show. He passed away January 15th. He loved Super Mario. So I found the most gorgeous picture of Mario with these gorgeous angel wings and a halo. And some people may find this weird because I didn't know this before. They were able to add some of his ashes to it. So he's a part of me. Cool. I just got it.
That's really cool. That's really
I literally just got it. Like you can see kind of upside down. I'll post a picture. And it's not the main one I want to get, but I wanted something small. Right now, I wanted it on my hand and it would never fit on my hand. So that's what I did. And I didn't hurt. It was awesome. It was fine. So we got Karen Rose. Greetings from Washington. Is David here? Yes, David is here. And then we got Karen Rose is saying cool. Tanya Martins is here. Mary Erickson says hi, David. So Karen Rose was saying, anyways, your camera was okay. She said there was no lack there. Lisa Martinello. Hello, Lisa. Nice to see you. We've got Jennifer M saying, good evening, footies. Let's see. We've got Truther 1973 sent some beautiful hands. And Connie Martin's saying, amazing. Julie Jean Bassett, hot off the press. And Rhonda Harris is saying, I love it. I have an appointment tomorrow for a new one myself. Can't wait to see it. I'm going to give Julie Jean Bassett a huge shout out, you guys. If you are looking for an incredible animal communicator, either earthside or as a medium, Julie's your girl. She's helped me so many times with my pets, like really has. And I love her. Just love her. I recommend her highly, including I took my animal communication course with her, as well as she's a shamanic practitioner, and I had a life-changing session with her and probably will be booking another one in the near future. So please check her out at juliejeanbassett.com. Sorry, Dave, were you going to say something? I didn't need to speak over you.
No, you did not speak over me. By the way, you guys, if we speak over each other, we know there's a lag, so we're not being rude to each other. So don't give us comments because we know, we got it.
Yeah.
I did want to say this. If you are following me on TikTok, just in case TikTok gets shut down in the U.S., please make sure you go and follow Lorilei's TikTok because you'll still be able to see the show on her TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, on TikTok. That's the thing I'm going for.
Yeah.
Because we're kind of we don't know what's going to happen here yet. We don't know. But I just want to give you the heads up. Find a group if you can. Outside of that, I guess everything's okay. Hey, I wanted to ask, Julie Jean Bassett might know this too. If you know what an oracle is, because I started doing I started doing oracle readings again. And I tend to think of an oracle. Somebody asked me what an oracle was, and I told them. But I think an oracle could also be considered a shaman. I think a shaman is a type of oracle themselves. Do you agree with that? Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. An oracle, like I have oracle card decks, right? And it's just basically being a conduit, I believe, to intuitiveness or your team, your spiritual guides, or so whatever way you're accessing, if you want the universal consciousness, I would believe that would be an oracle.
Yeah, because that's what I do. Yeah, because that's how I consider it too. Because somebody asked me, because I do oracle readings, not oracle cards, but oracle readings. And it's where you get into the energy and you're basically just you're just the messenger between here and the divine. Not anything in particular. It's like the big consciousness. And they don't give you predictions as much as they tell you, explain how to go through things. So it's really interesting. I was just wondering, because I'm like, that's what a shaman does as well. And that's what a lot of readers do.
But you know what? Like she said, I agree. Karen Rose says true. I agree. I believe they are a conduit to the universal consciousness. Now, the very uniqueness that what Julie has done is, never mind with the animals. I am telling you, like we're energy healers as well. The things that Julie knows in the way of energy systems, healing, whatever with animals is incredible, because my son's cat is not doing well. They were so bonded. They were not able, like she just can't understand. And Julie helped, as well as with the shamanic practitioner, like without giving too much away, like the things that she did were so unique and different and helpful, very right on the money, including not everybody this happens with, as I understand it, but there was a soul journey she had to take to bring back a piece, if the piece of my soul was willing to come back, because of clearing some trauma as a small child. So it was really intriguing. It was powerful. I'm telling you guys, she's an amazing lady. Everybody, I say this, I don't get paid for this. I'm speaking from the heart. Yeah. She really is a really, really gifted lady.
Yeah, in the shaman practice, I was telling people, because when I practice, and I don't do this as part of one of my services, I let other people do it who do it more than I would. But the soul retrieval is very important. And if you know how to do that, is bring back, because sometimes when we get really traumatized, even in our younger years, a piece of our soul, if you want to, this is how I'm going to explain it. A piece of our soul kind of runs away. That's the part we're trying to protect. The rest kind of stay behind, but we need to protect this one part of us. And sometimes as we go through life, we can call that soul piece back now and go, everything's okay, you can come back. It's like sometimes asking the little girl in you or the little boy in you, that part of the soul is going to go away and just kind of, I'm going to stay in the background until you're ready for me again, so it doesn't get damaged. That's kind of how I look at it. But soul retrieval is really, if you know somebody who does it, like Laura, I know Julie Jean probably does that. Yeah, soul retrieval. It can be a really helpful tool for you. I mean, it's not like they're actually doing the work, but they're getting you to do the work, and you can bring it back.
No, she actually did it, Dave. Like it, she's.
But they say, like in shamanic practices, we don't say that we actually do it.
No, but she was I didn't have anything to do but to sit back and relax. Yeah. And the beauty in this session was, I believe it was a couple soul animals to help me with my journey, as well as I think it was a lighthouse. And we actually picked out things to represent it, so I know what they mean. But on top of that, I was then able to address that soul piece myself and be able, and I couldn't do it. That's how powerful this part was, bringing it back in the way of, I couldn't do it. There was too much emotion. So I ended up doing it a couple of days later. It was really powerful. Yeah.
I've done it. I've called back pieces of me that, I've done it myself, but if there's some things that I probably couldn't do myself, I need that extra person to, like Lorilei said, sometimes we get in that space that's like, we can't do it. We're going to sit back. You talk to my soul and let my soul take care of it. I'm just going to relax. And
Mine didn't want to come back, apparently. Like Julie had to spend quite a bit of time, and
yeah, Tony's hoping to
she
come
never
back. Yeah.
told the soul to come back. And like Julie's saying, I'm the channel, I'm the conduit. Spirit does the heavy lifting. Same as my work and probably your work too, Dave. Like I always tell people, I'm not doing it. I'm
They
just
are.
the mail person. The mail person.
We're the middleman. Yeah. It's cool to be the middleman though. Because people obviously sometimes people tell you, no, you don't sell yourself short. We're not selling ourselves short at all. That's what we're here for. It's kind of like if you got to plug in a lamp and it doesn't reach the plug, you have to have like an extension cord. And that's what we are. Yeah. That's the best way I can explain it.
Yeah. Well, Nicole Thomas Ryan, hello. She said, Julie helped my friend's pets when her husband died. And she said she's also helped Nicole quite a few times. So thank you for sharing that, Nicole. I'm just going down. Yeah. So like I say, and again, I was talking a little bit about this on Carol Ann's show ahead of us. She has a 2-hour spot before us. Lovely lady, you guys, you have to check her out. I think it's Ethereal Encounters Unveiled. See, it finally came back to me. My mind went blank. Ethereal Encounters Unveiled. And we were talking about intuition and all of these things. So it was a pretty, I'm reading this comment. Never mind. It was a really interesting conversation and we had a lot of fun. I told her that when she picked the topic we were going to talk about, I said, oh my God, we'll probably talk for hours. Anybody in this field could, right? When you're talking about intuition and
I love it.
Yes.
See this light I got behind me? It's a moon, actually.
It's pretty.
Yeah, it does colors. I bought it today. But yeah, so let's see. What should we talk about today? We can talk about that. If you guys have a subject, you guys.
I have some spooky videos if you want to.
Oh yeah, we had some from yeah, you guys. Let's do some spooky. Because
didn't we have something from last week?
We did. Lorilei and I can share you some spooky fun. I will say while you're looking for that, did you see?
I know what it is.
What?
It's the witch that married the 300-year-old pirate. So let me find it for you. Okay. I made myself a note because I knew we would forget. I knew with life happening. Hang on, I got to go probably through my.
While you're looking for that, I want to say, did anybody? I'm not a huge. Lorilei and I both. We're not big horror movie fans. I mean, I'll watch some, and I'll watch it if it's like a comedy horror. But there's a new one coming out. It's about Popeye. It's Popeye is the murderer, and it's called Shiver Me Timbers. It comes out.
Oh my God!
And it's just silly. It's one of those silly horror movies, but it's supposed to be. It's kind of like the Winnie the Pooh horror stories.
I've never heard those either.
Oh my gosh, you got to look them up. They're just wild. I mean, they're just gratuitous slasher shows, and they have nothing to do with the paranormal. And you don't need any intelligence to watch them, but sometimes they're really quite comical.
Oh my God, I've never heard of that. I'm trying to find this so I don't have to dig through it.
We've been had said pirates, and I'm fresh out of rum.
I found it. One of them.
You found it. I don't know how much rum I'd have to drink in order to marry a pirate ghost.
This is back in 2018. I've got a more recent video I want to show you guys because it talks about past the marriage, what she did. And it was quite an interesting video. I will find it, believe me. So I did find the picture of the tattoo. I'm going to show you guys. I'll show you it. It's actually quite cute, I think. If I can find where I am on here. People always message me when I'm live. I don't know why. It's like a call to action or something. It's so funny. It never fails. Okay, let's see. We got it ready. Okay, there it is. Let's see. Bring it to the stage. Okay, share. Okay, yes, share. So this is what it looks like. He did a way better job than this picture, you guys. Thank you for subscribing. I see We've Been Had who made a comment. So I don't know if it's on the screen or not. Hang on.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty.
That is the tattoo, but he did so much more detail, shadow, and depth. It almost looks real, the one that he did. So I'm quite happy.
He put that 3D effect in there. It looks like 3D.
He did, and he wanted to do a bit more color, but I knew we had a massive snowstorm, and I had to drive to the middle of the city. I've never done this driving. The wind picked up after the snow, and I'm driving by the cemetery, one of the cemeteries in the city, and it was sheer black ice. My car spun right out. Thank God there was no cars around me, because it's a busy street. So what does the guy that did my tattoo say? His name's Paul. He goes, well, at least you were in a good place. God forbid something tragic happened.
Yeah, that's true. Well, no, you gotta have a sense of humor about it. That's true.
I was laughing. I thought it was funny. I was like, oh my gosh, you're right. I thought it was super funny. So I gotta find, I think I sent it to myself last Thursday. So let me find this, you guys, and I will, because it was a good video. Come on.
Yeah, I tried to look up, you guys, I remember last week I said that I saw a video where this guy opens up, it's like a door that goes under the steps. He opens up this door, and it's like, you can see something in the distance, and he's like going, hello, hello. And he shuts the door. And when he opens back up, it had moved like halfway up the hall, and it raised like its arm or hand, and then he slammed the door, and that was the end of the video. But it was the old video. I don't know if it was staged or not. I really can't tell, but it sure was creepy. But it was in the same series as, I don't know if you saw the guy who walks in and this little girl was playing with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I said she was playing with somebody, and when she walked out, like there was another head under the cover. Like there's two little girls. And when she pulled it over, it was just her underneath there. And he said, who are you playing with? And she said, my friend. So that's another one. It was from a while back, but that could have still be staged. But some of those videos are just they're interesting to watch.
I almost found it. Hang on, because I recognize these from last week. If it'll let me find it. Come on, you. Where are you? I hope I didn't go too far here. We've got something on the Appalachians, because I send myself a bunch of stuff. So if I want to find it, and then I send myself so much stuff, I can't find what I'm doing. Let's see.
Oh, I wonder if I could plug something real quick. You guys, if you're interested I wrote a piece that I'm really proud of. It's not super long, but it's all about the energies after here, like the vibration. Because somebody had asked me a question about what's higher vibration, the vibration of love, and her cousin had said no, it's the vibration of authenticity, and I said, well, you actually win, because authenticity is actually a concept and it's not an emotion. But it prompted me to write this piece on it, and it's getting a lot of traction now. So if you would like to read it, my name is David Hanzel on Substack, and you read it for free. So I just wanted to put that out there. And then leave comments on it. If you see the comments on it, you don't have to agree with it. But it's really interesting how it came up. It was a good question to be asked.
You know, you guys always ask the best questions. Okay, like I got Nuke's top 5 here. Hang on. I found this at the end of the show last night. So, okay, where are we? I might just have to look this. Now this.
Hello, Miss Shannon.
Hi, Shannon. Welcome. Okay, what is this?
Luigi Mangione.
Let me see how these don't show up. Oh, well, that's not it. You can hear that voice. I'm telling you that I'm going to find it probably by the end of the show here. Let's see. I'm still looking, guys. I apologize. But I'm trying to find it.
Manuel Lopes, I agree with you. It's just getting everybody to move over.
Oh, hi, Manuel Lopez. I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Some of these aren't lighting up, and it's driving me nuts. Let me see if I got it in Facebook saved. It might be there. I might find it better. Okay, save. Thank you.
Web and Hat, I just got that. I can't comment on it because we're on YouTube, but I just got what you're talking about. I got it.
Okay, I think I missed that. So
you did. Well, I'll tell you about it later. It's okay. Just something we can't really discuss here, but it was
okay.
Funny. I understood.
Give me a sec, you guys. It's driving me crazy here because it was a good video. It was a really good video. If not, we'll show you something else, and I'll look for it while we're looking. Okay. So we've got either Slapped Ham, or we've got Nick's top 5. Or what do you guys? Have you guys got any questions while we're waiting?
Yeah, we're looking those up. You guys in our little studio chat, we'll say whatever. If you have a question or something you'd like us to speak about, or we want to have a discussion about, let Lorilei and I know. And don't worry. Listen, for any new listeners, Lorilei and I do not always agree on the same thing, and we know that and respect each other's opinions. So don't come at either one of us, like, because we had people doing that.
Well, somebody said on Marianne's show, a tattoo. Ew. And then, of course, I told them why I got it. There was no more. Yeah.
Oh, I got a tattoo then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, what's it all about? What's it all about? I'll tell you what it's all about. It's all about whatever you need it to be all about, because life actually holds no meaning. We're the ones who put meaning on life. That's just how I describe it. It's the easiest way.
Well, we all judge whether we want to or not, but I really do try to be cognizant of not judging people.
It's almost impossible to be here and not judge something.
Yeah, but we don't know everybody's story, right?
That's what I mean. Yeah, we don't. But I mean, we just automatically do it.
Okay, now I just got to pick what one.
My biggest thing is people always ask me, they're like, Dave, how can you go around and like you forgive so many people and you don't hate all these people? It's like, well, I really want to, but the thing is, if you just forgive people, even if it doesn't mean you have to accept them or like them or hang out with them, but when you forgive them, you just take your power back and you're just over it then.
See, the reason why I liked this video was because it updated what happened after the fact.
The pirate one?
Yes.
Well, let's fill the audience in on what happened before a short story.
Okay, wait, I think I found, it's 46. I think this might be it. Hang on, guys. I'm going to send it to myself.
I agree with you. It's just, you just don't want to carry that energy. And it's totally wasted energy. It sure is. It is the most wasted energy in the world. I mean, it's, oops, you got it. Okay, Lorilei's going to kind of explain this first for those of you who don't know about it, and then we'll play the video.
Okay, I don't know if this isn't the one I'd say for you guys, so just wait. Hopefully it's going to play because I got Instagram already playing. Let's see. Okay, so what happened was there was a 300-year-old, there's a woman in Ireland who's a witch. Back, I think it was in 2017, 2018. If I could find out where this thing is playing. There, good. I got it off a play. We might have to start it over. Anyways, she had some kind of spirit around her or something. And lo and behold, she's decided that he's the 300-year-old version of the real Jack Sparrow. So she goes offshore in international waters where there is no law and marries him on a ship, and was talking about she leaves out rum for him. They have quote unquote marital relations a whole bit. And then she ends up divorcing him because lo and behold, he starts getting a little nasty. So she decided that she couldn't put up with that. So I'm just going to tell you that those were her words, not mine. Okay, where do I do this now? Hang on. Let me see. Can I open? Oh, you're not going to let me open. Sorry, guys. I don't usually show videos on Instagram, but it's the only way it's going to show. Okay, present.
Hi, Deva.
Who's here, Dave?
Deva.
Oh, we haven't seen her in a while, have we?
Deva.
Okay, I will try and put this properly so that I think we got it. I don't know if it's going to start at the beginning or not, though, because it's not showing me a beginning and end.
शादी पूरी रीति रिवाज के साथ एक नाव पर कराई गई थी और वो जो भूत था वो था जैक स्पैरो। अगर आपने पायरेट्स ऑफ द कैरिबियन मूवी देखी है तो आप इसे
the story. We'll give you guys another video and I will find the proper one to show you, because this is ridiculous. Oh, driving me crazy with this. Because I have to turn on.
Yeah, we couldn't understand that one. That was a hard one. So how do people in the audience here, what do you think about people marrying ghosts? What's your opinion? And don't worry, it's not wrong or right, and none of us is going to judge it. I'm just curious.
Well, there is such a thing called spectrophilia.
Yeah,
and my previous co-host and I, Seraphine and I, have done a couple shows on that. And I think that's a tricky business to get into, because if you can't see what you're having relations with, you have no idea what you're doing it with, I guess, if you want to put it that way. Mm-hmm. Oh, Pirate Captain, is this it? Like I said, there's a 2018 video, but the thing is, it's really interesting. Please. Oh, this is on YouTube. Good. I can share this one and you guys can see it. Now, this doesn't have the update, but she talks about in her newest update that she ended up divorcing him because he was like basically not getting permission to have relations with her, and there was all kinds of stuff going on. She was getting hurt, she said, like physically. Now, whether it's true or not, I don't know. I'm just telling you, that's what she said. That's why she ended up. Okay, have I got the right video? No, this is Instagram.
Shannon K.
Of course, Shannon's going to say, I already know it's going to be something like that. I can tell because I know Shannon.
It's naughty. I love it, Shannon.
Well, that's Shannon. Shannon's got that kind of sense of humor. Hang on, we'll make it bigger. Hang on. Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, my brain is not.
At least you don't have to share. You don't have to share the same water in the shower either.
Well, somebody apparently vomited on the bride's dress in international waters. They had too much to drink and they were seasick. Oh, no. So she talks about that story. Okay, did we finally get it up here? Let's see. Okay, it's here. Give me a sec, guys. All right, let's make it bigger so I can play it. And here we go. Hopefully there's no...
Amanda Teague says she has found her soulmate.
The first thing he said to me is, and I was like, yes, I know, I get that.
Amanda is a pirate impersonator, married to a 300-year-old ghost pirate.
I'm the first person in the UK and Ireland to marry posthumously. So there was really no precedent in the law here as to whether you could or couldn't do it. There was just nothing because it had never been done.
She says when deceased pirate John Teague contacted her spiritually, she had some doubts, but he proved himself by telling her historic facts she later Googled and found to be true.
I had found by the Christmas that I had developed romantic feelings for him, which was very unusual because I had never heard of anybody developing romantic feelings for a spirit energy that they worked with.
Amanda says she's seen John in astro travel and in meditation. The two were married on international waters, surrounded by a small group of friends and family, everyone in high spirits. A canvas painting of Johnny Depp's character Jack Sparrow is seen in photos of their wedding.
Jack Sparrow is a fictional character, and all the plots in the movies are pretty much all fictional. I have discussed with my husband because there is quite a lot of similarities between him and the character of Jack Sparrow.
Amanda says there's a big difference between using a painting and using a photograph of the character she says resembles her husband.
So for me to use a photograph of Johnny Depp would be in a way me using his energy without permission, first of all, and in some way tying my own energy to his.
When it comes to energy, Amanda says everyone wants to know how the couple gets intimate.
It took 2 or 3 months before we perfected it to actually be able to manage to have a full consummation, shall we say, of the relationship.
For InsideEdition.com, I'm Kelly Nealon.
Stop sharing. So, I know, Shannon, that's the one I was trying to find the video because she's divorced him and talked about it. But you think I could I'll probably find it after the show. But yeah, that's what she was saying. She divorced him. So I want to hear from the audience. Connie, it is real. It is real.
Well, it's real what the woman's saying. It's a real thing that happened.
No, it's real. She married him is what I'm talking about. She married him. I don't know if her marital relations are real or not. Shannon is right. You might have popped in after I said this already, Shannon. She's divorced him. And she said there was a recent interview where she was talking about why she divorced him, because she was literally being attacked by whatever this thing was. And she claims that marital relations were going on without any consent and she was getting hurt. So she said physically hurt. So she said she divorced him. Mm-hmm. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this girl's a loon, like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, or what's your thoughts? What do you think, Dave?
Me personally, I don't think she's cuckoo. I just think, you know what, if that's her world and if that's what she needs and that's what it is, then that's what it is, because she's not hurting anybody. She's not hurting anybody at all. So I always say, if you're not hurting anybody, or if she were to run around and start demanding that all her friends need to just find ghosts to marry because they're having bad relationships, I'd probably go, okay, she's a load now. But she's not. I do have questions about the divorce, though. There's so many funny things we can say about that. I mean, like, if you do divorce a ghost, does the ghost actually abide by it? Or does he keep showing up going,
I know.
you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Okay, I agree. So Connie says this is unreal. Deva says, you mean in her other life? Shannon says, I doubt her elevator reaches the top floor. Manuel says, each to their own. And We've Been Had says, I've got some real estate I'd like to discuss with you as well. Bridges make good neighbors.
See, like I said, we all have opinions, but I mean, can we really say? I mean, in my spiritual circles, I don't know. You know this, you guys, and this is kind of weird for me because I told Lorilei about this. I had a client a long time ago who, and it was so bad, and I talked to her for years. And I hated to because I didn't ever want to lead her astray, but she had a boyfriend when she was younger that they dated for a very long time. And then he ended up passing away. He drowned very young. And she went on to get married and then divorced. And then she was so lonely, she brought that guy who died back into her life. And I did contact him and we did, and he actually came through, but I even asked him because she said, yeah, we're getting married on the beach. And I was like asking him, I'm like, are you getting married on the beach? And he's like, no. He's like, but I wasn't to tell her that. I was to tell her whatever. He's with her regardless. But it was really sad for her. Now, after a couple of years, I never did anything. She just called me one day and she goes, you know what? I can't do this with, it's a long distance relationship I can't handle. Those are like her words. And I said, if that's cool, then it's totally okay. I said, you'll see him when you go. And that was it. But for people who to believe that, who are we to say? Who are we to say?
My problem is, okay, no, she's not hurting anybody. But for her to publicize this, you can't tell me she didn't make a heck of a lot of money off this.
Oh, yeah.
No, but let me finish. Everybody is entitled to make their bucks. Okay. We need money. It's an energy source on this planet. But to me, this was publicized in a way that not to celebrate what she believes in, but to put it out all over because it's so rare, so unusual. So like that looked like that video at their wedding, like that was filmed professionally. Could they have had a professional videographer? Yes. To me, this seemed like something for clout. And again, I'm not judging. I'm just seeing what's there. Had you done it privately? Do it. Yeah, if that's what you want.
I agree with you. I think it was for clout too, because of the fact, one, it was Access Hollywood doing the story, and because I don't know if another one did it. I mean, who knows? Like Lorilei said, I agree with Lorilei. We can't.
I'm not judging her, but to me, there seems like an ulterior motive a little bit. Connie says I would keep that private if that was real, but that's just me. Yes, I would too. And again, I'm not judging her, but this was back in 2018. The new video, which I will find probably after we end the show, but she had divorced. She actually looks a little different. Like even her energy when you see her on camera, to me, she does. And plus, my thing is, I have heard of many of, say, mainly women, but they were married to their husband for 45, 50, 60 years, and he passes away. And I have heard of women who have talked about still continuing on the marital relationship afterward, physically, in spirit. My concern for them is you can't see what you're interacting with. Like I say, she didn't see what she was involved with, and now all of a sudden she's having some negative activity. She reports. To me, they don't have a body either in spirit, right? You're just energy.
Yeah, you're just energy. Did you ever see the movie High Spirits?
I don't think so.
You guys, everybody, and this will have to do with it. It's called High Spirits. It's a very old, it's a movie from the 80s. Very good movie, very cute. It's got Daryl Hannah in it, who plays a ghost in Ireland and in Scotland. They want to save this castle, and one of the ladies who's still then Castle, her husband passed away, and there's a certain night of the year where they could have their marital affairs, where he could come in and be kind of physical, and she's not physical. It's a really good movie. It's a cute movie too. So I suggest the watch on that. It's called High Spirits.
Well, Shannon said when she had to pay the bill for the entire wedding, she should have known that he was a lowlife.
Yeah, right. I know.
Okay, Connie.
What if she got pregnant? What if she? No, it would have been something if she got pregnant.
Okay, Connie found it. Connie found it. I think she thinks it's it. Because I'd love to get to mainly the update if you guys are open to it.
Yeah, yeah.
I think this is the same one I showed. I'll have to look at the date, Connie, once it loads. Give me a... Yeah, it's the same one, hon. It's from Inside Edition. Yeah, it's the same one I just showed, but thank you for sharing it. I appreciate it. This one was an update from, I believe, this year. Like it was many years after the fact, but I appreciate you sending that. Thank you. And you guys help us out all the time, so don't ever stop.
No, she should have done it. She should have, if the world believed her that she had a husband, she should have claimed that she also had children, so she could collect on that. And then if they didn't see the children, she could say, well, my children aren't just take after their father, they're ghost children, so you're going to have to still pay me, you know? So maybe she could do that. I think it's kind of weird how that situation goes.
Yeah, Connie, this is the same one we showed. I went through the whole thing, hun. I'm positive. I'll post it in the group and you guys can take a look, okay? But I looked because I know that it's the same one because Instagram is lagging and it was showing her in plain clothes, not same outfit, same everything. But I'll post it in the group after the show, you guys, and you can take a peek at it. But you know what? Like I said, there's people that report that they have spectrophilia or ghost sex. So I'm not there. Don't want to know for it. I don't want to know about it. 141 timestamp, you're telling me. All right, I'll go back and take a look. Hang on. Because I know this is exactly the same one, but I will check because it's right above. It's got the same. Hang on.
Oh.
Would she say 1 minute and 41 seconds?
Yeah, 141 timestamp.
All right, give me a sec. We will play it then. The premiums for life insurance for him must have been astronomical.
They were out of this world.
Okay, Connie, I'll play it. I'm going to play it. Thank you. Here, give me a sec. We'll play it. Okay, so can you see it on the screen, Dave?
I sure can.
Okay, hang on. We'll make it big. She says it all went wrong. So let me take the volume back up here.
She says resembles her husband.
So for me to use a photograph of Johnny Depp would be in a way me using his energy without permission, first of all, and in some way tying my own energy to his.
When it comes to energy, Amanda says everyone wants to know how the couple gets intimate.
It took
I think this is the
2 or 3 months before we perfected it to actually be able to manage to have a full consummation, shall we say, of the relationship.
Yeah, it might have added that little bit. The one I'm talking about, though, like she is in a different time. Like it's like 2023 or 2024. And she's talking about an update. Like she looks completely different from then. But thank you for sharing it. Do you know this girl has a YouTube channel? Yes, I'm aware of that. Yeah, she does. Most people do. When you go viral like this, like it's like the Hawk Tua girl that went viral a couple months ago. She's got a podcast. She's got Bitcoin that's very troublesome. Like all the people in the industry come calling. So they're going to get you to YouTube channel and everything else with it. So I knew she had one. Yes, definitely. So
she's a witch, right?
She's a witch, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now I know I'm not trying to be funny, but it's funny because I was just sitting here laughing to myself. There's a Halloween joke that really applies to this, and it's why can't witches get pregnant?
Why
because ghosts have Halloweenies. Because you get pregnant.
I get it.
Is her YouTube channel still going?
I'm sure it is. Yeah. I have not seen this one. It's brand new, but it'll probably have some spooky stuff. Mind you, I'm finding. I'm finding with Nuke's top 5 though, he's been a little bit behind because he's been posting regularly. Now, who sent me something here? Let's see. I think I think your message just came. Oh, you sent me something else, Connie. Hang on. I gotta check. Sorry, give me a sec. There you go. That's the one. I will post in the group. Woman divorced her ghost husband after he tried to kill her. I will, if we have time, we will play that one, Connie. I will definitely post it in the group. And thank you. Because she does look different, doesn't she? She looks completely different. Where was I here? God, I'm going to lose my mind, I swear. Oh, there we go. Top 10 scary videos. Sorry, guys. My brain's not working too good. I'm doing my best here. All right. Oh, why do I do that? I make it big without adding it to the stage. So give me a sec.
Welcome to the stage.
Yes. Well, I'm finding.
Okay.
I'm finding that with Nukes, that some of his videos, like people have seen because other channels are doing this now. Let's see, where are we? Okay, that's good. Okay, we want that. You come over here. Let's make it big. Now I will put the volume back on and we will start. So we're going to have to stop in between because of fair use, you guys, just so you know, okay?
Nuke's Top 5 viewer Ariel sent in this next creepy video. Now, Ariel says that strange things often happen in their home, especially around their cute little dog, Bingo. Doors in the house open on their own. Things mysteriously fall to the ground. And Bingo often seems to bark at something that she and her husband just can't see. One day, while Ariel and her husband are watching TV, this happens.
Yeah, that's us. You're trained. My family is sensitive, but sometimes it's so boring.
Oh!
What the heck?
The little dog seems to be pushed and then squeals in pain and absolutely freaks out, jumping on the couple and refusing to get off the couch. But just what happened? They have no idea. In this next video that unfortunately was posted online with no credit, a man says that his dog has been acting odd for no apparent reason for the last 15 minutes. So he grabs his phone and starts filming.
It's been freaking me out for about 15 minutes. I know, dude. What's going on? What are you seeing? Something's been spooking him. He's jumping around. This dude.
Oh, I saw it. Did you guys see it?
What are you seeing? Why don't you back up?
Did you guys
Charlie.
see it? You see it? He'll probably replay it.
I know. Calm down. It's okay. What are you seeing? You're freaking me out, buddy.
Dog can see it.
Should we go, Bubba? You tell me when it's time to go. Because I don't know what you're looking at, but when we need to go, you let me know, buddy.
Wow.
What's freaking you out, bub? Okay. Should we go? Yeah? You leave when we gotta go. As soon as you walk out, I'll be right behind you.
The dog seems to bark and react to something that his owner can't see.
I saw it.
But I have to ask, did you see it?
Yep.
Unexplained small dark shadows seem to be flying around the room, and the dog seems to be reacting to them. The first unexplained dark orb appears above the window frame, then in front of the windows, on the ceiling, and even down the side hallway. Even creepier, when the man asks the dog, "Should we go?" An unexplained female voice seems to whisper, "Get out."
Yeah, I heard yes.
Should we go? Yeah?
So did these dogs see and possibly even get attacked by something paranormal? Well, you decide.
So, what do you think of that?
The first one, if there weren't any tricks, looked absolutely real.
I don't know. I believe the second one. I believe the second one.
Second one, I believe it. I see it. I don't believe it said "get out," but I do see the shadow.
I heard the EVP. I heard the EVP.
I heard the EVP. I listened to the EVP without the I was looking away when I listened to it, and then I'd seen the words.
I thought she said yes when he said, "Should we leave?" And I didn't hear "get out" at first.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I didn't hear that exactly. That's what I heard too. I heard yes when he said, "Should we go?" I heard yes, but that's okay. It had something to that effect. I didn't hear "get out," but when it seems that when with EVPs, like I would say with EVPs, when they put the words up, if you're listening to it the first time, like me and Lorilei, we listened to it, we both thought it said the same thing, yes, or something like that. But they put "get out," and you're because you're looking at it and reading it, you're going to hear it that way. It's kind of like that brown needle, red needle thing. But I heard yes, and I think that is I think that the second one could be real as well. I really do.
Well, I'm going to agree with Connie Martin. She says, I believe animals can see these types of things.
Yeah.
I can tell you, if I have something in my house, before I might even feel or notice it, my dog will tell me, like automatically will tell me. I have pictures from behind my chair in the living room, and my dog doesn't usually use her nose to track. She'd keep tracking, and it was an open circle downstairs, and she'd stop right behind my chair, stick her head in there, growl, pop out, look at me like, Mom, come here, Mom, come here. And she kept doing it. So I went over there and I took some pictures. I can probably find them, hopefully, and I can share them even if you want. There was something in the crevice of that chair. And
yeah, I believe animals. I mean, I know because I talk to animals over there as well, and they do see it. I am under the understanding more that like dogs are protectors of physical energy, so dogs are really good for that. Plus, dogs can still see ghosts or see what we can't.
My cats. My cats.
Cats are supposed to be able to see the unseen world. So,
well, what I do, we were talking about this on the previous show. And my theories, I don't know everything. That's just my theory. I believe young children, first of all, they're closer to where they came from. Okay. They are deep into life. Plus animals. Okay, first of all, a child's play or work is play. And an animal and small children usually are in a place of joy. Not always, but they are. They are also living in the now. They're not encumbered with that bill that's expected 2 weeks or a week from now. They don't have all the worries that people do, with everyday life. So I really believe that.
It's true. Animals don't, a lot of people don't understand. Animals don't think like humans. Animals, like Lorilei says, then this is just a proven thing. Animals are in the now all the time. They're always in the now. Human beings, we're always in the past or the future a lot. Animals are focused on who they, that's why you'll see an animal accidentally run out in front of a car, stuff like that. They're not sitting there going, oh, look at the car. They're like, I'm just a cat running, wee, or a dog running. So maybe that's something. But yeah,
so Julie, hopefully I didn't read that yet. She said most animals can sense and see ghosts and spirits. Right, that went up too high. Deva says, did you tell them to leave? Are you talking to what I mentioned? I didn't tell them to leave. The house was cleansed and they were gone. We've been had says, my cat freaks me out all the time, staring at nothing, but they can hear mice in the walls. And they have a really strong sense of smell. I was amazed how strong their sense of smell is. Not as good as dogs, but pretty strong. You want to read Nicole's there, Dave? And I'll get
Julie's. It's like between worlds. And then me and Julie Jean said the same thing. Cats are our protectors in the spiritual realm, and dogs are our protectors in the physical realm.
Yep. And Connie says, I saw a ghost little girl and played with her when I was 5 years old. When I'm working with parents, I always suggest if the child is talking about an imaginary friend, ask questions, find out more. And I don't think it's imaginary personally.
Yeah, I was a lucky kid because I grew up with that really, really young. And my parents never said it's your imagination and all that, but they did kind of push it off, but they never said that, but the adults do. So like I agree with Lorilei. I say the same thing. If your kid's talking to somebody, the best thing to do is just say, hey, who are you talking to? Can you introduce me? Are they nice to you? Are they being good? And then find out,
And then if they give you a name and stuff, and some parents have been pretty smart about this, they'll do some research historically, and many times what their child has told them there was indeed a child or whomever they're interacting with, same name, many of the information they share, the child indeed was being told this. I'm trying to see the chair pictures. I know I have them. Oh, here they are. I found them. Hang on. I will send these to you guys. I'm not going to send, I guess I could send some of them. I took quite a few. This is what my dog found, what the time she was going crazy at my house. And then we even had a good one, Julie. I swear my cat is a familial. Familial or for a
familiar? A familiar.
Mm-hmm. I'll just let that load for a sec. But yeah, I had stuff definitely that well, let's do like I say, sorry, I'm off track here. I'm looking at 20 different things. Nicole Thomas Ryan says, do you think experiencing trauma blocks that ability for children? I'm going to tell you just from my personal experience, maybe it depends on what happens, how the child processes it or what, because I can tell you, I had one of the most traumatic things that could ever happen to a little girl between the age of 4 and 5. Not the worst, but it was pretty bad. And my abilities weren't blocked from it, but clearing it and healing it, I believe I've had more abilities, or if you will, whatever you want to call it, come through stronger since I've worked with that. But that's just me. It could be other people could have a different experience. What do you think, Dave?
From my experience, I agree with Lorilei. From my experience, I don't think trauma blocks the ability for children. What I think blocks the ability for children are our belief systems. It gets hounded into our head that that's make believe, that's not real, that's make believe, that doesn't exist. Like, that's what I think does it the most. But I'm not everybody, so who knows? I mean, I can't speak for every person on the planet, but I find I tend to agree a lot with Lorilei that I don't believe it's the trauma. Because I had lots of trauma as well, and and here I am. They're still around. So but maybe everybody's different. Okay,
I'm waiting for these to come through. I'm sending them. So do you guys want to, like I said, I haven't had a chance to watch this, but you can pretty well bet he's going to have some spooky stuff on here. Once in a while, he has ridiculous stuff, but not too often. So we'll go to video number 2, and then I'm going to show you what I captured in behind the camera and this was it last year or the year before? We've been here 5 years already. I can't believe it. But wow. I knew from the way my dog was acting, and my cat is the same way. One of them, they will automatically, by their behavior, what they're doing, that there's something not right. Okay, let's go. Hopefully there's not a commercial. Or I didn't put it yet, I didn't put it on the screen, did I? Sorry about that, guys.
No.
Like I said, I'm a little slow. Yeah, add it to the stage. Yes. Always, like I said, sounds like we're bringing up the next adult dancing act, I'll call it.
A guy named Chris posted this video that his mother captured during a family get-together in
Ya estamos aquí en la merienda. Tamalito con chocolate, queso, pan y mantecadita. Buen provecho para todos. Marta, siente. No. Usted le va a tomar la foto a los.
Did you see it? While the family is sitting down to eat, a little translucent girl seems to run past the camera at a super fast speed, and no one sees her. Now, some people in Chris's video comments seem to think that this was simply a real child running past the camera, even though she seems to have a see-through head. But Chris posted another video to show that running through that area would be impossible, even for a child.
Esa es la sala, que es el comedor. A este lado hay una pared, unas piezas por donde no sabemos por qué se dirigió hacia allá. Y aquí es el mesón. Estaban diciendo que el niño sale debajo del mesón, pero es imposible. Entonces, si ustedes miran el video, es como si lo hubiera atravesado aquí esto así.
Chris says that no child was present during this dinner. So what is this?
New tariffs are expected to drive grocery prices.
Okay. So what did you guys think of that one? Just let me skip this. What'd you think of that one?
What'd you guys think?
I don't know. Like, I mean, it could be possible. I've seen so many videos where, you know, nobody sees anything and then they see something after the fact.
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of it. I mean, I guess we can't discount. I mean, we don't know the backstory. We're not here to judge the video. Do we think it could happen? Yeah, I think it could happen. Did it actually happen there? That I don't know, but I think it could happen. Because I have to, and I would be a real jerk if I said it wouldn't happen, because I remember when I seen the first apparition I seen with my own two eyes was as clear as that kid was. So I believe it does happen. Whether it actually happens to those people, I don't know, but I believe it could happen.
Okay, tell you what else.
I wish they would have looked it up though. Like, did somebody lose a child in the family that would have been that age now, or was there somebody who lived in that home? That'd be really interesting to find out.
Okay, these pictures I might post them in the group because they're kind of dark looking into this crevice, because it's hard to see it's circled, but when I look at it on just this screen, it's kind of, I'll show you what we do see. Then I'll show you the first picture, because there was different pictures I took. So let me just get it queued up here. Okay, good. Okay, hang on. So this has got nothing in it. And this is where my dog kept going. There's going to be like an aqua curtain, and then a tan or beige chair, but it's right in between, and it's a screen. And I have other pictures. I'm going to have to look for them, because one of them was pretty clear. I remember this. Let's see, share the screen. Okay. I'll try and blow this up a bit bigger for you guys. So where we're looking is in this dark area. So my dog kept running and sticking her nose in that dark crevice there, and then stopping and looking at me. And at first I didn't see anything with my eyes, nothing. And then I did with the camera. I didn't see anything still with my eyes, but what did I just do here? Hang on, guys. I closed the wrong thing here. Give me a sec. I'm telling my nut right now, so I've just decided it's going to be what it's going to be, and I'm going to just have to go with it, right? So have patience, please. Okay, let me get. Sorry, Dave?
I said it's all good. Yeah.
Okay, give me a sec. Okay, here. It's hard to. I add a better picture. I'll have to find the one I did. This is what then appeared. If it's on the screen, no, it's not. And I had a couple more pictures of this, so I'll try and blow it up, because I ended up moving the curtain just to make sure it wasn't the curtain. And they're still there, but they're not in these pictures. I don't know what that was. That was not a cat. I have no idea what that thing is in there. There's one I believe that I have the eye. It looks like glowing eyes almost. I have no idea what that thing
is. Is that short?
It's little. And I have other pictures. They're not in this one, because I went to the evidence file I have. I'll have to go through my phone and find them. I even moved the curtain thinking, like, is that a trick of the light, like coming through the curtain? There was still something there. Not a bat. Might look like it.
But it's definitely something. I don't know what it is. There's no pareidolia as far as making a face anywhere, but
I couldn't see this. I still couldn't see this, Dave, but because the dog kept going there and was going mental, I took my camera. Like, I have about 20 pictures, and I kept snapping pictures. Then I'd look. I saw that and went, what the heck is that? So I thought, is that like I was trying to debunk it. So I moved the curtain a little bit to see. There was still something that kept getting captured on the camera.
Because I'm blowing it up on my screen, and I can get really super close. I don't see a face or wings or anything.
I don't either.
The first thing I thought of was, I mean, you can only really guess. I really don't know what it is. I mean, if you want to remember, we're always going to, you got to remember this whenever we look at something. Our brain is always going to try to find something recognizable.
Dave, I could show you the 10 pictures. There were more, and some of them have nothing, and then there's something, and then there's nothing. And I could see nothing the whole time I was snapping pictures.
Have you been, and I'm just saying this, and you guys, you can think I'm crazy or not, but I'll ask Lorilei. Were you doing any crafty Nomi spray stuff?
No.
anywhere? Because I was wondering if that you're calling in something and maybe that's what it was.
I don't, like I said, the only reason I went there is because my dog was acting crazy. And then the cat started, and I didn't just run there and take pictures. Like, this went on for a couple hours, and I finally went, what the heck is over there? Like, what is so important? And I went, I could not see anything. So I thought, fine, I'll snap some pictures. And not every picture has that. Like, I can post all of them. It looks like blank, 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 something, blank, 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 something. And then I know at the time when it showed up on the picture, trying to debunk it, I'm thinking, is that maybe light coming through the curtain? I move the curtain a little bit, and there's still pictures. I don't have all the pictures in this phone, but I will find them, and I'll post them. I don't know what this thing was, but my dog let me know whatever it was, and it didn't cause any harm. It wasn't a problem. It just was driving her crazy. I don't know. She just wanted to tell me something was there, because once I acknowledged it, took pictures, she calmed down. I don't know what the heck it was. No idea.
She wanted you to take pictures of it.
I don't know. I think she wanted me to acknowledge it. Like, Mom, there's something here. Mom, there's something here. Is how she was acting. And she was tracking it. Like, she was tracking on the floor. Like, she was smelling little, whatever she was smelling. And my dog doesn't normally use her nose. Like, most dogs, unless you got them working, it seems, not all of them, but some, and mine's one of them, she doesn't use her nose. She'll use her eyes. You drop something on the floor and she'll be looking for it. She won't use her nose. That's why I really noticed her behavior. And she kept going there. I kept thinking, why are you going here? It was weird.
The ghost of a cat's paw. That would make a really good story.
It would be the ghost of a cat's paw.
Actually, do you want to know what? That's funny you say that. In the book, The Thing at the Foot of the Bed, there's a story, and it's called Sotpaw. Sotpaw. And it's about a old man. He goes to eat at the fireplace in this, they call it a witch cat, grabs his food. He tries to put his paw in his stew and take it. And then at the end, he cuts off the cat's paw, and then when he goes in by his wife later on, finds out that her hand is missing. So she was turning into the cat, and it was called Sotpaw. And when you said that, I was like, oh my God, that has to do with the book.
Oh my gosh. I want to say hi to some people on Instagram. We got a whole bunch that joined in. We got Woostas, Nora Sanchez 214 or 214, Woodward Hypnosis. That's Dr. Frederick. He's been on the Angel Rock a few times. Welcome. And we got Pottery Art by, I hope I say this right, Arpita. Thank you for joining us. And on TikTok, we have, and you know this lady, David, because I know her from you. Annette One Feather is in the chat right now. So welcome.
Oh, hello.
Yes. So you call dibs on the copyright? Okay. Oh, I guess about the story, Dave.
You can write about the cat's paw coming to get people.
Like I said, that was so out of the ordinary. And what made me think of it was these dogs. Like, there's something weird going on. I don't know what it is, but when your dogs or your cats are, and well, I can't speak for any other animals, but especially dogs and cats, if they start acting really strange and weird, doesn't mean there's something negative. It's just, let's put it this way. I literally heard from Spirit there's a disturbance in the force.
Oh yeah.
Or the energy.
Diva says, I'd like to send you a picture of my grandson and Angel. I think he was little. It was on a webcam. You know, if you wanted, you can send it to us on Messenger, or if you want to put it, if you're in our group, please feel free to put it in our group.
If you want to send it, send it to Dave, send it to me, and we'll pull it up. That's what we like. Like I said, that was really nice of Connie, because she did find the end video. So I always post the links to what's here, because 80% of our audience is audio only. And we do broadcast with this network. The beauty of it, it goes to every country in the world. I couldn't believe it, but it does. And a lot of people, if you're watching, you're just hearing, right? You're not seeing. So how, are you on Facebook, Deva? If you are, I don't know. Can you think of a better way, Dave, to send you the picture?
If you're on Facebook and you have a photo, or if you can put it on Facebook, you can share it to either one of us in Messenger, or you can go to the group, the thing at the foot of the bed with Lorilei Potvin and David Hanzel, and we'll just let you in right away, and then you just add it to a post.
Or you could send it on TikTok if you want, Dave.
Yeah, you send it, yeah, you could. Because
that's
are you on TikTok, Diva? If she's watching from TikTok,
I think she's been at your lives when I've joined you. I think that's where we know her from. I'm not sure, but I think so. So if you can, yeah. We're on Instagram too under the Angel Rock. I can give out my email, but it's just the Angel Rock 1508 at gmail.com. It's not a secret, so you can send it there wherever you like.
Okay, you're doing it now? Okay, that's fine too.
Okay, just let us know how you sent it.
Let us know. And if it comes in now, we'll pop it up if you want to.
Absolutely. Okay, let's play one more of these and see. Unless you got, like I say, if you guys have questions and you guys have been asking, feel free to put them in here. We do this show for you guys. So whatever you've always wanted to ask people that work in this field or the paranormal, and as we've always said, we're not experts. So what we're sharing with you is our own life experiences and what we've received from spirit, as well as what we've learned, say, through research, working with other people. So we always encourage you. And I said it on the last show, it was just on Carol Ann's, if anything resonates with you or piques your curiosity, you don't have to trust what we say either. Do your own research, see what you find out. Right, Dave?
That's correct.
Hang on, I got to do this. What's that?
Are you looking for something?
I'm putting it up right now. Share the screen. Okay, share. Did it go up in it always cuts me back to the videos. So hang on, it's muted because of commercial.
Your blood.
Okay, just give me a minute.
Run cold. Lights can be seen flickering in the background before a bright flash. But again, did you see it?
Ooh,
in the flash, the silhouette of a young boy can be seen for a fraction of a second, seemingly looking up at the mirror. So did Chris and Anisha both catch a ghost child on camera?
Did I go too far back?
Or are these both some very strange camera glitches? You decide.
I think that was the last part of the video. I think I cut it off too quick. So yeah, look at that. Holy, Dave is my Ed McMahon? No, we are equal counterparts. We've been had. Absolutely. Right, Dave?
Yep.
You're not my sidekick. We are equal co-hosts and partners in this show. Okay. I cut it off too early, obviously, because I didn't see that part. Did you? Did you, Dave?
I didn't. That kind of flashed up. I wasn't quite sure what it was, though.
Okay, well, let's go to the next one and see.
Getting cold feet. Popular Japanese ghost hunters Gachan and Daichan from the YouTube channel Clip Store are exploring an old apartment building that has been abandoned for over 30 years. The story goes that a woman who lived in the building took her own life after a falling out with the property's owner. Soon after, the owner himself mysteriously just disappeared, never to be seen again. The other tenants believed the building to be cursed and quickly moved out, leaving the complex completely abandoned. So, Gachan is all alone exploring the old apartment of the property owner. Meanwhile, Daichan is checking out another nearby building. The two ghost hunters are talking to each other over the phone as they explore. Suddenly, Gachan experiences something truly terrifying.
どう考えても離れってもうオーナー宅じゃねっていう、ただちょっとお互い見つけた部屋を調査する。何の音今の？え？何の音？どうした？
I hate jump scares.
もしもし Gachan hears an odd sound and then looks up to see what looks like a strange face peering down at him from upstairs.
I don't see the face.
As he moves to get a better view, there's nothing there. Gachan gathers his courage and heads upstairs to investigate. And this is when things get really weird.
Ooh, that's not good. Oh, I got goosebumps.
Gachan notices a mirror in the middle of the room, and when he lowers his camera to get a better look, he sees someone's bare feet standing right behind him. Gachan quickly spins around in terror, but there's no one there. At this point, Gachan has had about enough. He hurries back downstairs and outside where Daichan is waiting for him. So, what do you think? Did Gachan and Daichan see the former tenant who passed away here? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Okay, now again, I'm going to start first, but yes, that could have been fake, but I know he has shared a lot of clip stores and from over in the East, some of these things. I don't know. They put the whole investigation on YouTube. I think sometimes they've done it live too. They get creepy stuff.
I don't know. I didn't see the face. I watched it like 6 times. I'm not seeing the face, but I don't know why. But I did see the feet the second time they showed it. I don't know how real that is. I will say though, the first voice in the background, the downstairs, that one literally sent goosebumps down my spine. I went, I'm not sure if that's a real voice or a disembodied voice. I wasn't sure. Like Lorilei says, I agree. It could be faked. Is it? I don't know. But either way, there was 2 of them there though too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If it was the ones where I watched one person going through this whole investigation, that's the one where I think that's suspect. But when there's 2 people, I understand why you would have a bit more courage to stay there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's 2 channels. There's Clip Store and there's one from Japan. And Japanese privacy laws are so strict, like you can't put anybody's face on the camera. You have to blur it. But you can show your own face. But if you're streaming, you can't. They've had some weird stuff. The other thing I want to, if you guys are interested, I just saw this in our group. Shannon Casey sent us, she sent us, I think it's 15 times. Give me a sec. I got to go down here. 15 times ghost leaving the body caught on camera. Watch before deleted, it says. Or do you want to stick with me?
No, go ahead. Yeah, I was going to say, hurry up before they delete it.
I think you're going to delete it. That's just clickbait, but I hear you.
Yeah, whenever something has clickbait on it, I always pretty much go,
Well, I think some of these videos from the thumbnail I have seen, but they are kind of fascinating. They are, I know. Like this first one I have seen so many times. It just looks like it could be AI or something, but it's hard to say. So I'll show it. But I'm glad you sent it. If you guys send us stuff like this, we'd be happy to share it. So go ahead. We just talk about it and you guys tell us what you think. Let me close this other tab so I don't have too many open. Okay, good. You come over here. There. Now I gotta talk.
I would like you to do some hardcore research. It's in science as well. It's figuring out how we're actually hearing voices outside the physical world. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's got to be some science behind it, and I'd like to know what it is.
You mean like EVPs and stuff, or like that voice that was in the previous video?
Oh, same thing. Both EVPs and all that. I mean, because like I have heard physical voices that aren't here. But I'm wondering, what I want to say is like, if we ask, I mean, we could ask spirit. I mean, why don't they give us all the answers? Because maybe we're not supposed to. But how is that can happen?
I think they're able to manipulate the energy.
Oh, I know that. I know we can say that in spirituality. We're going to say manipulate it, but I mean scientifically, what's happening? I know there's something scientific about it.
No, but what I was going to add is, like, I have a couple friends that have investigated, and they kept getting calls from the place they were going to investigate, but nobody was there. Like, it was empty. And then they kept getting these strange text messages. And it's happened a few times to people like that in the paranormal. Yeah, or from loved ones or whatever, or how to.
I know they can. Yeah, I know they can manipulate energy. I'm a strong believer in that.
I hear what you're saying. I don't think they know scientifically.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I don't know if they know. Yeah.
Like, how do they get toys to play when there's no batteries and it's not plugged in, but the toys are playing?
Okay. Shannon asked, did we see the video she posted in the thing at the foot of the bed group about the angels?
I just got this one up there. Maybe we'll have to look at that next week. This is your video, Shannon, so we're going to play it. But hang on, if you want, we got a little bit of time we can show it. So I'll start playing this one.
AI.
I think that, yeah.
For centuries, stories of the spirit world have captivated and terrified us. We often wonder what happens in the seconds after life ends. Is there a split second when the soul separates from the body? And does this begin a scary journey into the unknown? Thanks to modern technology, moments once dismissed as fantasy are now being recorded. This gives us glimpses of what... I'm going
to give us a pause because it is long, but some of those videos, what did you think of them?
Some of them are AI, but some of them have no explanation. Because there's a couple I saw that they didn't have an explanation. Even science hasn't explained it yet. They can't find it either, and because there isn't anything AI about them. So there's the one with the helicopter one where the helicopter goes up.
I know, the life flight when the person died.
That one. There's nobody did anything to that. That was like a bystander looking at that one.
Okay, so Connie's asking. I'm happy to go first because it'll be quick. Have you or David ever seen objects move in front of you going from one place to another? Yes, at my house, I have indeed seen. I'm going to tell you a quick story. I was feeling particularly sorry for myself one day in an old house. Everything was breaking. Nothing was going right. And I don't know why I did this. Our bedroom was in the basement, but it used to be a craft room. So I moved all the stuff into the far corner of the basement, and I just heard something say, go look in this, just walk around, go look in one of those bins. So I just walked, I swear to God, it's the strangest thing. I walked over to this bin, I moved some things, and there was this coin there. I didn't even know I had this coin. I still don't know where it's from, but I love the poem Footprints in the Sand. And the coin had that poem on it. So anyways, I went and stuck it on a water heater at the back wall. And my partner, Del, can attest to this. It was there. I forgot to tell him about it. Anyways, I'm walking through the basement. I'm about to go through the doorway to our bedroom. Okay. As I bent down, our German Shepherd we used to have, Shiloh, was there. I bent down to pet her, and Del's coming out of the bedroom. I literally feel something whiz right past my ear with a whoosh, lands right in front of Del and I. That flew about 20 feet, that coin. And he saw it. I witnessed it. I don't know how it happened or what, but that's just one time. I've seen it many times. How about you, Dave?
Yeah, in the early, I had actually more times I can count. That's one of the reasons I believe all this stuff. But the very first one, besides hearing the noises growing up and all that, in the plugs sparking, but me and my cousin, who was with me at the time, so I actually had a witness, and we talked about it like 25 years later because we both thought all those years. Did we make that up until we talked about it? We're like, oh my God, it was real. But we were about 6, I believe. It was the early 70s. We had one of those little photographs, and we were listening to Peter and the Wolf. I remember, it's my favorite record, Peter and the Wolf, where the orchestra plays the kids. And we were sitting like this, watching it, and the plug came out of the socket, hovered there for a moment. Yeah, and then plug back in. That was the first one I saw. That sent us running down the steps. I've seen rocking chairs rock. I've watched doors close. I've seen that stuff. I've never had anything picked up and thrown. Probably one of the weirdest other things that happened to me was, and this happened a couple times, but it has not happened in years. I would have a candle going and somebody blew out the candle. I mean, literally, like it was somebody was sitting next to it and blew out the candle. That's how the candle went out. It wasn't like a breeze that blew it out. That freaks me out sometimes. It doesn't scare me, but it freaks me out.
So, hi, Roger. They say, hola, amigos. Sorry, we're late. No worries. We're glad you could join us. There's always a replay, so you can always watch from the beginning. Shannon, I just did a search. I've gone through the group. I can't see a video about angels. So if it's different than the one we just shared that you shared, please feel free to send it to me. Now, Dava, we haven't forgotten about you. Did you send that, what you were sending? It was the video, I think you said, about your grandchild and the angel, or I'm going back to try and see where it is. This one. She said she was sending it, but I'm not sure where she might have sent it.
Let me look, Diva. I'm going to look and see if I have it or if you got it in the group. Give me about 2 seconds and I will look.
Yeah, she just said yes. So I didn't see it in the group. Where did you send it, Dava? To David. She sent it to you, Dave. That's what she said. So that's good. So I like those videos about angel on Facebook. She sent it to you. It's the one you just showed. Okay. It's in the group, you guys. I didn't play the whole video because I didn't realize it's a longer video, but check it out because Shannon did post it in the group. And it doesn't say angels in the title, but I imagine it does show them. It says 15 times ghosts leaving the body caught on camera. And it's in brackets, watch before deleted. Okay. Thanks, Shannon. I just wanted to make sure that we didn't miss it. Because we will show stuff like that. You guys got questions or you got show ideas you want us to do a show on, leave it in the group. Let us know or send us a message. Because that's why we started this show. Because we were hoping it could be something where people could have a discussion and you could ask the questions you always wanted to ask. Mm-hmm. So are you looking?
Yeah, did you send it to my, I don't have it in Messenger and I don't have it on Facebook. But yeah. You know what though? I also have 1 million imposters.
Oh, maybe I had my first imposter. Thank God someone messaged me on Instagram. I haven't had one in a long time. And they sent me and they go, did you just like try to add me from your backup account? And I'm saying, what back? She said she sent it in Messenger, but I said, I don't have a backup account. I have no idea what you're talking about. And she sent me a screenshot and they stole everything from my page. My username on Instagram is the Angel Rock 1508. So they made it the Angel Rock 1500. I went, woohoo! And I was talking about you and Carrie Lynn. And for those of you who don't know who Carrie Lynn is, it's Carrie Lynn Shellhorn. She has Spirit Switchboard tomorrow from 6 to 8 p.m. She does an awesome show. So please check her show out. But I was saying Carrie Lynn and Dave have a gazillion imposters all the time.
Yeah, we do. It's like, we got a lot of them. That's why I was telling you guys at the end of the night, Lorilei and I, neither of us will ever just surprise you in your DM saying, hey, what's your sign? I have some knowledge you need to know or something like that. And that's just not true.
No, Connie, so you got one too. So I'm glad. The person that messaged me, I'm glad she messaged me because I don't go searching my name. Like who does that, right? I don't anyways.
You said in Messenger? I wonder why it's not showing up in Messenger.
I don't know either. Well, that's okay. Then that just means we'll have to post it in the group, Dava, if you're okay with that. Or what we'll do, like I remembered about the witch, I put it in my show notes so I would remember for this week, except I forgot to put the link. That would have helped. But then Connie helped us out and got the second half of the video. So we'll put it in the group. And Faye saying hello. She says, hi, you too. Hi, Nicole. Oh, hi, Roger Faye. Says, okay.
Oh, I was just saying hi to Faye and hi, Roger.
Roger says he had 3 fake accounts. Yeah, people do that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're terrible. They're really bad.
Oh, Orange Couch says,
I know, and right at the end too, Orange Couch.
Says, hi, David. Finally caught you live on YouTube. There's always a replay, Orange Couch. So we're glad you could join us. So hang on. My voice is starting to go on me. I cannot. It lasted longer than I thought it would. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've lasted a long time. I've had to. Sorry, I've been a little bit quieter tonight, guys. It's a little difficult to talk too much right now.
Mm-hmm. So I was telling the people on Carol Ann's show before us, Ethereal Encounters Unveiled. It's a great show, you guys. It's 2 hours long from 5 to 7, and it's on right before us. So please check it out. But I was saying about our group that we had promised we would go live when we had 200 people. But we've kind of had a lot going on this month. We haven't forgotten, and we eventually will get to it in the near future. But just so you don't think we made empty promises.
Yeah, we'll be doing it because, it's been a lot difficult. We're getting it going on. We're getting it going on.
We are almost out of time anyways, Dave. So you want to tell people all the goodies that you do.
Thank you for popping in at the end. I appreciate it. We start at 7 p.m. Eastern every Thursday. And you can watch this on, you're probably watching from my YouTube channel, which is The Spirit Experience. So you guys, if you're listening and you're out there, you can go to my YouTube channel or to Lorilei's, and we don't care which one you go to. You have a good time. You can interact with us live then. If you'd like to know more about me, my website is called theywhispertome.com. If you would like to follow me on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, it's at Medium David Hanzel. There are no slashes, dots, numbers, or anything else. I have a ton of imposters. Also, please make sure that you join our group, The Thing at the Foot of the Bed with Lorilei Potvin and David Hanzel on Facebook, where you can see all of the videos that we post. Lorilei puts them on there for us. She is kind enough and gracious enough to do that and doing everything else she has to do. So you guys, thank you so much for listening, and I'm going to take it back over to Lorilei.
Okay, you guys, if you're enjoying what you're seeing, please stay tuned. Coming right up after this is the second night of the Outer Realm with the amazing Michelle DeRoche and Amelia Pisano. So you want to check that out for sure. Also, if you ever want to get a hold of me, you can get a hold of me at the moment at facebook.com/The Angel Rock. My very, very close and good friend Leanne Clark and I've been talking about it, the course that I'm going to be putting out. It was supposed to be in March, but with things the way they've happened, it's probably going to be towards the end of April or beginning of May. And once I do, hopefully I will have a domain name that I can put that and a sort of a subset with my resin and everything else with that. But if you want to get a hold of me, like I said, right now I do psychic mediumship readings, I do crystal Reiki, and energy healing, teaching and mentoring. You can get even paranormal, you can contact me on there for that. I don't charge for paranormal, just so you guys know. You can get a hold of me on any social media platform under Lorilei Potvin or The Angel Rock, or I do have a Facebook page right now that I do my business stuff from, facebook.com/The Angel Rock. Also have 2 groups on Facebook, Paranormal University for all things spooky and paranormal, Angel Rocker Tribe for more things spiritual. The one thing I always forget to tell you guys too, I do have a YouTube channel. If you go under do a lot on there, usually back up the shows, but under the video tab, if you scroll to the bottom, I have I think about between 6 and 8 teaching videos on there about, how to sort of get in contact with your gifts or whatever, how to ground and grid, create a love shield, a whole bunch of stuff. So I hope you'll check that out. We love you too, Roger. We love you all.
I just got to tell you guys real quickly, Deva, that is a really good catch. I don't know if it's an angel or just another person or a spirit or what it is. Whatever you feel it is what it is. But that's a really good catch. It's in the group, Lorilei. It was waiting for
I saw that. So I was just going to tell you last little bit is please tune in on Monday to the Angel Rock from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm having, she's becoming a guest favorite, Jess Curzon. She's the one, was a special ed teacher. She's over in England. She will remain off camera, kind of fuzzy because she needs to protect her identity. And the little guy, Asher, who headhunted her as a special ed teacher back when he was barely 6 years old and let her know about the contract they had made before both of them incarnated into this lifetime. It's a fascinating story. So we're going to continue that story. So I'd love to have you join me. Okay, Dave, sorry about that. Stay spooky, everybody, by the way.
Yeah, you guys stay spooky, and we're going to going to try our outro here. You ready, Lorilei? 1, 2, 3.
What's at the foot of your bed?
We might have had it.
Way off. One of these days, you guys, we will hit it right on the button. Thanks for joining us. Have a good week. Stay tuned for Michelle and Amelia, and we'll see you Monday and Thursday, same time, same space. Love you guys.
Bye-bye.
I think